Hello, sweet darlings. I was planning on doing this like early morning, watch the sunrise, kind of come up type of video. And I should have checked the weather because it's been raining and it's actually really quite chilly where I'm too. So I thought I'd do my opening to say hi. And then I'll do my angel answers and my ending here. And then I'll do the weekly vibes in a warmer spot. So, as always, we are here to find out what our week is going to look like for love, money, worry, and advice for this week. And I will be putting in a video so you can have some time to think about which number resonates with you. 1, 2, or 3. Go to that number and check out what your week looks like. So, to my dear friends in group 1, what do you need to know about love? We got the 4 of Swords. So, you need to take a break. There is something that is hanging over your head, whether it's your workload or an argument you've had with a significant other or a friend, or literally that you're sick in bed. It's just you need a break. You need to have some stress-free moments to yourself. And I think a lot of this is just coming from the people expecting so much on you, putting so much on you. When it comes to money, we have the World. So lots of beginnings and lots of endings. So for some, there's going to be victories when it comes to work. If you were planning on a project and you were hoping it was going to work out, it's going to work out great. And this could also be if you were in a legal situation where you were hoping for an answer to come through on your side, this will be a victory. But then there's also the other side of it, which can cause delays. So the victory may come to you, but it also may be delayed, depending on where you are in the situation and how it affects others and the people around you, because it's not just what you want. The universe has to take everybody's free will into consideration. When it comes to worry, we got the 9 of Wands. So you need to be alert and on guard against trouble and gossip. There's something on the go that you are already in or you know about, something that you're afraid that will hurt your reputation. And once your reputation is hurt, it is hurt forever. So be alert, stand strong. Don't let anybody accuse you of anything that you haven't done. Do not let anybody's trouble push you into any situation that you have not been a part of. And, if you have been in a situation where you're going to have some gossip and stuff about you, well, then, of course, you're going to have some worry, aren't you? But time heals all wounds. And as for advice, we've got the 6 of Cups. I feel like You know, in the movie, there's no place like home. There's no place like home. Dorothy and her dog. Sometimes there is no place like home, so maybe the advice could be go where you feel most home-like. Go to rejuvenate yourself, gain some momentum and some perspective, and do all kinds of things to rejuvenate yourself. And understand that today's present is tomorrow's past. So do better today, and you'll feel better tomorrow, right? All right, so on with our angel answers. So, group one, it is time to find your question that has a yes, no, or maybe as its answer, or you're just looking for some really good advice about any kind of situation that you may be dealing with. And let's get some advice from our angel answers. Forgiveness. Freedom can work miracles. When you release the past, a weight is lifted from your shoulders and a sense of freedom washes over you. Ask your angels to help you let go of sadness or pain caused by others so that you can be free. This card can also refer to the need for self-forgiveness. It's time to let go of any guilt you are holding on to regarding past mistakes you may have made. Give yourself credit for having tried your best, even if the results weren't what you would have liked. Focus on the changes you have made since then that have made you a better person. For my dear friends in group 2, what do you need to know about love? So, this is either you or it could be somebody that's within your family, friend, work group. Very enthusiastic, very energetic, very passionate this week, big multitasker. So you're either feeling like you're on top of the world and you've got everything just, the spinning plates are spinning perfectly, or you're watching somebody who looks like they got everything going and you're kind of like, what? A little resentment, a little bit of jealousy might be there. So there's just going to be, either yourself is going to be really excited and passionate this week, or the people around you. They're just going to be enthusiastic and wanting to multitask and do things. It's just going to be a week of doing with family and friends and relatives and coworkers, and it's just, oh me, oh my. So for money, wow, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So that's good. The Queen of Pentacles means that you have a little bit of money, you're watching your money, but you have to be very careful about, wanting to keep up with the Joneses or even wanting to keep up a certain social status, because as the Queen of Pentacles, you can find yourself being a little materialistic or wanting things that you cannot afford. And this can cause you to have a lot of false friends, a lot of false people around you. But for some, I really feel like maybe there's a need for a mama or some kind of mama figure in your life to help you deal with your money, how to handle your money. You need somebody who can rein in your want for social status and, budget and do all that kind of stuff. You're not making bad money. You're making decent money. But a lot of the friends that you're making at work, you can't necessarily trust them. They're false friends that are like trying to keep up with the Joneses too. So I would say seek out somebody whose advice you trust, and ask them about some of the money areas in your life, whether that be your finances or even your job, because maybe the social climbing and the social everything in your job could just be more than what you're getting paid. Do you know what I mean? Okay, so for your worry, oh, this King of Swords. So, of course, you're afraid to speak up. You're afraid to speak your mind because if you speak your mind, you might get yourself in trouble. You want justice. You feel like you've done your due diligence. You should get the response that you need. You feel like you're using reason and logic and that, why can't anybody else see it? Why is it that there's injustices being done to you? But a lot of this seems to be coming out of communication, words that are used, mindsets that are used. Are you being reasonable? Are you being just? Are you being logical? So your worry is, do you speak up, or is your worry that you speak up too much and maybe you need to calm yourself down? As advice, Ace of Swords. So take action, be determined. There may be some confusion, there may be some injustice, but you need to face it head on. Truth will set you free. But this truth is like you need more information before you can figure out what this situation is. And it really might come down to having a heart-to-heart with somebody. But you don't have the whole story here, so take action and be determined. Once you figure out the truth of the situation, hold back for a little bit, guys. Don't rush, okay? Don't rush into anything. My dear friends in group 2, it is time to ask our angel answer, where we get to have a yes, no, or maybe as the answer. Or sometimes it could just be looking for some really good advice. So let's see what the angel answer is for you this week. Not the right time. This is not the right time presently for what you're inquiring about. This answer is not a no, just a not yet. Have patience. Your angels will give you signs when the timing is perfect. So for my sweet peas in group 3, what do you need to know about love? Aw, we got the lovers this week. So, for some, this is going to be a passionate affair. You're really happy with somebody, and if you're not with somebody, this is giving you the advice of, hey, be more like the partner you want, and you will receive the partner that you want. For a segment, there's going to be choices that are going to be put ahead of you. And you really have to take these choices seriously, because the choices that you make right now will affect your future. So whether this be with your partner, your family, your friends, even co-workers, realize the choices that you make within your friend groups can affect your future. So, just forewarned. When it comes to finances, we have the 10 of Pentacles. So, you're financially secure. Things are financially okay. If you're working, if you've been waiting for that extra, money to come in, that extra raise or that extra bonus, it's going to come and make you feel a whole lot better. And for some, there's going to be some that are going to be getting some monetary value from family relatives, like, something of monetary value. I don't know if it could be cash, it could be a car, it could be, you know what I mean? Like, just something that you might see come down through an inheritance almost. So with your worry, Oy. Justice. So with justice, I'm thinking you're worried about divorce cases, you're worried about court cases, legal contracts, anything of those types of things. That's what's on your mind. That's a lot. When you're stressed out and not sure how things are going to turn out, because justice is just that. It's just. It doesn't mean it's fair. It just means it's just. So that could be good or bad depending on where you lie on each side of that, whether it be a court case, divorce, legal, contracts, what have you. And for some, there could be a worry that somebody out there wants to settle an old score with you, wants to settle an account with you, settle something with you, that somehow, some way, somebody's going to find their way back into your life. And that could be like it's shown in your lovers card, because that could be somebody from your past showing up. But now we're seeing it here in your worries, that you may be stressed out or worried or concerned that somebody's out to settle an old hurt or old, I don't know, some kind of old, like they just want to settle something. They want to settle something that's from the past. And they are going to try to set that old account closed for sure. So be careful about people that show up from your past. I'm not sure if settling an old debt is a good thing or a bad thing. So for advice, we got the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is all about, life is good. It's a really positive card of kind of get out there, are you getting out to do enough? Maybe, your choices could be about the person that you're going to want in your future, or it could be about financial things, or it could be the worry about finances being taken away. It's like all that is stress, but your advice is to celebrate where you're to now. Celebrate and be grateful for where you're to now. You will get the details that will be needed for you to move forward. But for right now, enjoy where you're to. You are moving in the right path. You're moving in the right direction. So finally, for my group 3 friends, it is time to ask your angel answer that gives you a yes, no, or maybe as its answer, or it could just give you some really good advice. Do you have your question? Let's see what the angel answer is. Within the next few months. In the next few months, what you are asking about will occur. Divine timing means that other people's free will choices are also involved. So keep the faith while all of the pieces of the puzzles come together and your situation resolves itself beautifully. So, my dear friends, that is our reading for this week. As always, I have our unity candle lit for each and every one of us. And until the next time we chat, cheerio, take care, and God bless.